Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Ethereum, its valuations against Bitcoin, as well as the US dollar. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So, with Ethereum versus Bitcoin, this is essentially what we're looking at. We could see that Ethereum is in this structure here, where we see downward resistance, ever since mid-May, and then we see consistent support at around, give or take 0.055 Bitcoin. As of recently, we have been in a downtrend. We have from the local peak, we've dropped roughly 14% against Bitcoin. I suspect that this will continue to drop into the region here, and then either make another bounce or break through. My guess is that eventually we will break through, whether that's to get it to the bottom region that we have here, because we suspect that this might be a place of support for Ether versus Bitcoin, because we see these moments here of support and resistances. So maybe we could suspect that this will be something similar as well. But there is a chance that this this support does not hold, and so we would have to think of something else. And the next best case, in my mind, would be at around 0.045. This is the last local peak before the major peak for Ether Bitcoin, major local peak for Bitcoin, Ether Bitcoin. So with that said, I would expect that this peak here maybe would cause some kind of support for the Ether Bitcoin chart, which would mean, this structure has to be true. And if it breaks down like that, then we can confirm that this was a descending triangle, and the price will go down. I'll keep an open mind that it could potentially break out. It's not the first time that's happened for any kind of chart with a descending triangle. So with that said, I'm not saying that this is definitive. All I'm saying is that the factors point to it breaking, for it to be breaking down, right? In that case, and it is because of the structure, the likelihood of that structure, along with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's down over 4% today. It is below the 20-week. It's below the 50-week now. The sentiment's not very good, and because of that, I don't suspect altcoins will be doing as well as when Bitcoin is above the 20-week moving average. Therefore, the likelihood of it breaking down from here is quite likely. Whether we're going to see another bounce and then break down, or just a bounce, or no bounce and just cut through, is anyone's guess. Looking at the Ether US dollar chart, if that's what you reference, we have dropped significantly from $4,600 to 1740, and that's about a 62% drop. My guess, if you rely on the US dollar chart, is that somewhere within the prior all-time high of $1,400 is where we're going to be holding support. That's where I would like it to hold. It would be the easiest kind of, it would be the simplest support level that you can think of, in order for it, to Ethereum to rally back, to come back to the prior all-time high, hang around here for a bit, wait until Bitcoin rights itself, and then we can talk about the slow recovery of Ethereum. Prior all-time high, just to put into context, is about another 20% drop, right? Which would make it a full drop of about 70%, from the peak to the prior all-time high, which is a pretty good drop. It's a pretty standard drop, and something that we can expect when Bitcoin is below the 20-week moving average. The problem is that we don't necessarily know how long this will take. I suspect it'll take quite a while, for at least the summer. And then we could start talking about the fall of where Bitcoin is in relation to its own 20-week moving average, and the direction it's going to. If it's heading back towards the 20-week, if it's already above it. There are many factors to consider, but we will consider them when the time comes in fall, where we can reassess and maybe even talk about punting this to next year. But that's essentially it. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.